Welcome back, everybody. This is David, aka the Black Widow 67. Sorry I haven't updated in quite some time, but, life gets in the way, and, that's pretty much the only explanation I have. So, anyway, we're not working on the 90 Ranger today. We're working on the 88 Ranger today. You guys haven't seen this project yet. This is a truck that I picked up from a gentleman for basically nothing. And, excuse me, it had a typical 4-cylinder in it, 5-speed. It worked, but unfortunately, somebody didn't know just what the heck they were doing with it. So, when I got the truck, not only did it leak, it knocked, it smoked, and it didn't run right. So, I fixed it up as best as I could. You fix the oil leaks on it, you fix... you throw some 90 weight gear oil in it just to get it by, but I knew eventually the motor was going to die, so I pretty much put my foot to the floor and put a nasty bottom end rattle in the thing, so that was that. What we have going in this beast, and I know I'm going to offend some die-hard Ford people, but I don't care. I have here a built 355 small block Chevy. It's a stock 350 block that's bored 10 over. Upgraded crank and rods, set of Vortec cylinder heads that have been modified. I did the modifications to run a higher lift cam. I'm not going to uncover it because it's all covered so it doesn't get metal dust in it. But I've got Z28 modified springs in it, roller rockers. It's got a Lunati camshaft in it. I've got a Edelbrock air gap intake, Holley 670 carb, yada yada yada. And behind it, drum roll please, a very low mileage 700 R4 with a 2700 stall torque converter in it. Yeah, I know it's got a missing ear on it, but I'll weld that up, no big deal. This came out of a 92 Z28 Camaro. Very low mileage, I think it has 86,000 miles on it, something like that, but whatever. So I'll put a link in the description. You can follow me on the rangerstation.com, same username, the Black Widow 67. If you aren't already on that website, please take 5 minutes, sign up. We have a tremendous support group on there. We have all the tech forums all the tech articles you're going to need. We have people like myself waiting to answer any questions you may have. It's honestly a great website, and it's what has helped me build. This would be my third V8 swap Ranger since I was about 15 years old. 26 now. I don't want to do math. So, anyway, today's lesson. What happens when you mix a Hobart Handler 140 welder, a firewall, and insulation? Well, if you're like me, you got the helmet on, you're welding away, you're not really paying attention. Poof! The next thing you know, you see orange. So you say, all right, that's not too bad. Let me stop welding. I'll come inside the truck. I grab my handy glass cleaner. Well, that wasn't working. I was under here. Let me get my light under here. And you can see where she started to cook, Captain. So, before it got any bigger, light off. I did what any reasonable person would do, and I wasted my fire extinguisher. But, c'est la vie. So, that's pretty much it for today. Give you a side look at the truck. We got some old school 14-inch Kragers on there, some Cooper Cobras with the white walls on the outside, just like they did back in the 60s, or the white lettering, excuse me. So, the goal for this truck, I built one of these trucks, and if you look at my older video from back in 2008, I had one of these trucks. It was an 84. It had just a regular 350 Chevy in it with a 700 R4. It wasn't built or anything. I think it was about 260 horsepower or something like that. And I had completely done that swap too, but I was a little young in the tooth, so they say. And there was a lot of things I wish I would have done differently. And ultimately I sold the truck. Tried to buy it back about 2 years ago, but that's a whole nother story. We'll save that for another video. So, we got our motor plates in, which I got to dress up still. I got to make the cross member. We got some frame notching that, was to try to fit another set of headers, but I ended up going with a different set. So, that's pretty much that. got the old. I got the 305 out of the Camaro too. I did an engine swap for a customer and kept the engine, so I just used that one for mock-up. I might put it on a project one of these days. Who knows? So, you know, goal is to make it a very nice weekend cruiser. You know, I estimate this engine should have about 360, 370 horsepower. So, once we get that going, you know, I've started stripping the firewall, started cleaning it up. Obviously, you know, I use flux core wire, so I just gotta wire brush that, grind it down, and put a little schmooze on it. So I figured it'd be easier to just take most of the wiring out. This way you could do a really nice detailed job. This steering box is going away. Up there somewhere. Nope, right there, excuse me. I have a manual steering box. Because power steering boxes are for couch sitters. This is a manly truck. We don't need no stinking power steering. We need strong leg bull. The other project I did today was take the power brake booster out. Now, power brakes are a necessity, so I will buy a new booster. As you can see, this one, she got a little shmoo on the inside. Just a little bit. So, we'll get that all replaced. Once I get the engine back in, I have a radiator for this. I'm not going to go over all the details right now. I'll save that. Dropping stuff. Hello. I'll save all that for another video where we'll discuss everything. I will probably not link all the parts because Google is your friend. And not too many people are probably switching 350s in these trucks because they sell a kit to put a 302 in it, which is what I have in the 90 that you guys saw in one of my much older videos. So we'll discuss that when that truck comes back in. But honestly, I just wanted to get this one knocked out. This one I have way more parts for. And just, you know, I've been wanting to get this truck going. So we'll keep you updated as we move along. So I'll be trying to post videos more regularly and try to keep you guys updated. So if you guys could just do me a favor, if you could click the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. You know, I'm not doing this YouTube channel to make any kind of money. I'm just doing this for fun, honestly. And if you guys like it, I'll keep posting videos. If not, life goes on. So, alright guys. So, I'll keep you guys updated. Peace!